Welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to tonight's Everton 24/7 report, bringing you up to speed with all the latest Everton transfer news, of course. Today our top story sees yet another development in the Allan saga, because today Napoli president and Grade A crank Aurelio De Laurentiis has come out and made a strong statement that Allan won't be sold for cheap. In a presser today, he called Everton and Manchester City buzzards for trying to swoop in for Allan and Kalidou Koulibaly respectively, and just as so often been the case, as Carlo Ancelotti more than anyone knows very well, of course, De Laurentiis could prove hard to cooperate with, and it could be a difficult, maybe a lot more drawn out than we'd like it to be. And let's be honest, we need to get the deal done a lot sooner rather than later. We don't want to be going into the season with the same midfield that we finished last season with. It doesn't bear thinking about. And on that note, with the two big midfield names, if you like, to be heavily linked recently, Alan Myers today has said that Everton still remain in talks with Watford for Abdoulaye Doucoure, and he said that Watford value him at 35 million, which is for me way too much. And if they are going to be like that, I reckon we should politely walk away. I mean, I know we paid a lot of money to them for Richarlison and that worked out, but I'm not sure this one would have the same effect. Not a good price, if you ask me. Let's just move on. There'll be better alternatives out there, or maybe not better, but certainly alternatives for better value at least. And silly season is most definitely upon us if the next one's anything to go by, according to Tutto Sport in Italy. Everton are reportedly considering letting Moise Kean go to Juventus, his former club, of course, on loan. Strange, really. They say that the game time that Carlo Ancelotti could give him at Everton is most likely less than he could get at Juventus, one of the best sides in Europe. Honestly, just make it make sense at this point. I can't get my head around this one at all. How on earth does he expect to oust Cristiano Ronaldo if he can't oust Calvert-Lewin? I mean, it's interesting. I'm pretty sure Moise Kean will still be here, by the way, on come deadline day, just in case you were wondering. And yeah, I can't see this one happening. I mean, I don't know where Tutto Sport have come out with this one. Next up, a possible solution to the goalkeeping conundrum at Everton in the form of veteran Spanish keeper Iago Herrerín. Herrerín is the backup keeper at Athletic Bilbao, and he could be set to move for free, despite still having a year left on his contract in the Basque Country. According to Spanish outlet Marca, he could be set to move on to a number of Premier League sides, including Everton, West Ham and Crystal Palace. Personally, I don't think he is the answer to our issues, and even for free, I'd question us making a move like this. He'd have to be, I mean, to be fair, he couldn't be much worse than Pickford at this point, so maybe it would be a good move. He's still only 32, which isn't that old for a keeper, but I'm not sure if he's the level of keeper we need. But anything's probably better than the mistake-ridden Pickford at the moment that we've had to suffer for the bulk of last season. And finally, on the transfer news front, bad news for Benny Beningame, whose proposed loan move to Blackpool has fallen through, if the echoes to be believed. Everton were apparently close to sorting out a deal to loan him to our most recent friendly opponents, but that is now apparently not a goer. But it does seem to indicate that the fact that they're sort of pushing for these moves indicates that maybe the end is nigh for Beningame as far as his Everton career is concerned. And just one more bit of news to finish with, and on the note of Jordan Pickford underperforming, him and Michael Keane have still both been picked for Gareth Southgate's England squad for the next internationals. Yet far superior English Everton performers Calvert-Lewin and Holgate have not got in the team. Make of that what you will. I'm sure the Pickford call-up in particular has raised a few eyebrows given his recent shocking displays, but I can't see him being the starter for the next internationals, and let's hope that being stuck on the bench behind either Nick Pope or Dean Henderson provides him with a much-needed rock up the arse. By God, he needs it. And that's your lot for today. Give us a comment. Let us know your opinions on all the news that we've covered today. Give the video a like and subscribe as well. Ring the bell to get even more updates on the daily Everton news. Get it all here on the Toffee Blues. But that's all, guys. And until next time, thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.